What is up, guys, and welcome back to our Road Score Career Mode with Sheffield United, episode number 25. It is the Season 2 finale. We are ending our championship run and hopefully getting promoted to the Premier League. Well, to be fair, when I say hopefully, it's pretty much guaranteed. The only thing that wasn't guaranteed was this episode if I'd finished first or if I'd finished second. So the thing is, we drew 0-0 against Preston in the first game, and that meant Middlesbrough, who are actually playing now, made 2 points on us. They gained 2 points, and that meant we was only 4 points clear of them. Because at the start of this episode, we was 6. I think we was on 84 and they was on 78. And obviously now we're on 85 and they're on 81. So this game was pretty crucial, but at the same time, it was pretty crap. The first half, it wasn't too bad. We had a few chances. They also had one, but I've got to say, guys, it was such a bad game. You could tell, both teams was playing a bit conservative. None of us was really going for it. And like I said already, it's half time. So this kind of shows how crap this game is. They had a really good chance here. They hit the crossbar, actually, after a free kick. I am not clearing it again, and I still don't clear it. And in the 90th minute, with their second chance of the whole entire game, they actually went on and scored. So, I was thinking, friggin' hell, we've already dropped points in our first game. We've now dropped points against the team that might, win the league instead of us. It was just a diabolical start, really, to the episode. And it was looking likely that we were going to, peak us and take over us if we weren't going to perform well. Federico Catabia, don't know who he is, but he's got a pretty big amount of goals this season so far. But yeah, he obviously got the goal for them in the 90th minute and won them the game. So this game against Ipswich was crucial. We had to win it. And luckily we actually do. We win that 2-0. Reed and Mendes getting the goals. And then we was on to another Yorkshire derby. Well, Middlesbrough I think counts as being in Yorkshire, but it ain't really like a big derby. Because obviously their derbies are more Newcastle and Sunderland. But yeah, we definitely had a Yorkshire derby here, and it was Sheffield and Leeds. Normally the biggest derby, in Yorkshire at the moment is probably Sheffield Wednesday and Leeds. Because with my club Hull City, who I support, it's for me because we are, practically the best side in Yorkshire at the moment because we are in the highest tier above everyone else. For me, it doesn't feel like a derby anymore when we play these teams. Don't get me wrong, it still is, but it doesn't have the same feeling when you're in the Championship, because when you're in the Championship, have all these Yorkshire derbies, it's such a good atmosphere and everything. I absolutely love it. That's why I prefer the Championship to the Premier League sometimes, because I think the fans are better there and the games are more kind of... there's more atmosphere to the games and actually. You guys like Chelsea and Arsenal, it's completely dead. Controversial for you. But anyway, we actually scored a goal, finally. We scored it in the 90th minute, and that goal might have actually saved our season, because that is crucial. Again, like the Middlesbrough game, the game wasn't too good. There wasn't a lot going on. Again, I was playing 5 at the back. I was playing very conservative, and luckily in the 90th minute, Scott Hogan, he bags himself a goal. And it's a crucial goal that obviously got us 3 points. And if it meant that if we didn't score, Middlesbrough would have gone over us by 2. But anyway, as you see after the game, we found out 2 of our better players was injured. Lookman was out for 2 weeks, so he'd missed the end of the season. And also Ward was out for 3 weeks, so he'd missed the end of the season. So we had to play with a bit of a weaker squad. But luckily, against Notts Forest away, again, we get another 2-0 win. And then it was the final game of the season, guys. The crucial one. We was 1 point above Middlesbrough. We was on, I think, 87, I want to say. Maybe 88, and they was on 87. And I'm not kidding you. Come on, guys. It's kind of written in it to lift a trophy away at your bloody city rivals. There's not a bigger derby than the teams in the city. Look, I know obviously Manchester City's kind of come up in the past 2 years, so it's made the Manchester derby a bit more exciting because they've got obviously better players now. But the derbies with both teams in the same cities, it's just a really big one. And we ending the season, we could potentially lift the trophy at Hillsborough. But anyway, we was playing really well first up. We conceded a goal. Yeah. We conceded the goal. I mean, Renato Augusto, I think he's a good player, him actually. I think he's quite high rated. To be fair, Chef Wednesday's that's got quite a good squad on this game. The old Tottenham player, Paulinho, who's obviously gone to China in real life, he plays for him somehow. But yeah, it's just, they went 1-0 up, and I was thinking, friggin' hell, you know, if Middlesbrough maybe get... You know, if Middlesbrough got a point, they'd have won the league if we'd have lost because they had better goal difference. But luckily, at half-time, you'll see here, they had actually a hard game. Seconds from the top, Bournemouth versus Middlesbrough. Thank God there was a way at Bournemouth because they was actually losing 1-0. So that kind of gave us a bit more kind of confidence, a bit more pride. And, I mean, Devante Cole should be scoring there. In the end, he didn't. But, you know, we were pushing for a goal and we were playing quite well second half. Until this happened, they had a free kick. Again, could not clear it. Just my clearing, that's probably my worst side of my game. Obviously, I know I'm crap at defending, but, you know, clearing the ball, I'm so bad at it. And in the end, they put it back into the box. Very luckily, it falls to that Wellington Nem guy, and he puts it into the back of the net. Makes it 2-0. And we was out the game now. We was playing rubbish. Sheffield Wednesday were a much better team than us. And we were just completely outplayed this game. But to be fair to us, we kept on going. And we actually got a goal in the 90th minute from a corner. Again, like theirs, it was kind of, you know, bashing around in the box. And Stewart, he got the goal there for himself. Quite lucky to go in, to be fair. Because I think it passed like 4 players. But anyway, you know... hits a goal, and Scott Hogan gets another goal for himself for the episode. You know, he's been a good player since he's come, Scott Hogan, so well done to him. He's been scoring a few goals. But anyway, that was full time. Now, the celebrations here, we was cheering, but then Chef Wednesday were cheering, and then we wasn't cheering, so I didn't really get it. But then, next thing you know, we're losing up the title, so we win the league. Middlesbrough did in fact lose 2-0 against Bournemouth, so it didn't matter how our results went. It don't matter. I thought we deserved this title. We played the best throughout the season, and I didn't show you much of the celebrations because it got broke. I mean, you know, we do lift the trophy there, but then for some reason they all just started kind of bending over with the trophy and not doing much. So... yeah, I didn't show you much of the celebrations. I mean, you've seen some already. You know, you don't need to see them all the time. But to be fair, I thought we deserved the trophy. I thought we deserved to win the league. We was the better side throughout the season, with the most consistent as well. Anyway, these were kind of what we did throughout the season. Lost very early on in the EFL Cup to Sheffield Wednesday. Lost very early on in the FA Cup to QPR. Then I see our Europa League group, because we did win the Capital One Cup last year. We finished third, 1 point behind first and second. So unlucky not to get into the knockout stage. But there it is, the final league position. We are finished on 94 points. Middlesbrough 93. Burnley had quite a good run in the end, because there were a few points off, you know, with about 10 games left. So they did well in the end. And then MK Dons, Charlton, Huddersfield all got relegation. Rotherham and Fulham just missing out by a couple of points there. But anyway, objectives. Now, we did awful in them this season. You know, look at the main 3. We just didn't do any. We did so bad. Look, the youth development, got both X's on that. The thing is, I got a good youth player. It's just he's not old enough yet. He's only 15, so I couldn't bring him in. Anyway, brand exposure, completed that straight away. Continental success, obviously, we didn't get into the knockout stage Europa League. Domestic, we did also finish mid-table, we finished first. We didn't do the FA Cup. And obviously the financial side, we didn't get that because we didn't get the 8.5 million that they was looking for. Anyway, this is the squad report now. And as you see, Ramsdale first up, 9+ ratings. He's now in the England side, so he's fantastic. And this squad, you know, the thing is, I compare it a lot to my Road to Glory in FIFA 16, my Plymouth one. Now, this squad is arguably better than the Plymouth one at this moment in time, at the same time going into Premier League. It's just they don't play as well together, and it's so frustrating. I need to get my act together, find a good formation, find a few more players to fit into the system, because I need it to work in the Premier League, because that's where you need it to work. But anyway, this new season 3, will be coming straight away, so make sure you stay tuned for that. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the episode. If you have, please hit the like button, subscribe if you are new, and guys, I'll be seeing you later. Peace!